Hey, hi all. Um, Very good morning. Very good morning, Sunil. So let's start the session. See, this is will be an corely introduction stuff where how we are going to learn and what we are going to do it. Okay. Now, let me share the screen first to you. Then we will move forward from there on. Like first, um, let me share this. See, if you have any queries, please don't hesitate. You can just unmute it and you can speak. Any language is fine. If you are from South India, like Telugu, I'm fine with this. English and Hindi, anything is fine. Make yourself comfortable and you can speak to it. Okay. So now we are going to start with the basic stuff. So first, this is like we are going to corely concentrate on this. The course name is Enterprise Advanced AI Program. Now, this is purely designed for the job oriented, means how the real time job goes, how the things will be going on, and how you will be doing the stuff. Okay, in the real time. That's what it is. Okay, no, I will explain you the concepts, then you will easily understand why I was saying it. Now, coming down to me, my name is Siddharth Goutham. Okay, and my years of experience is approximately 16 years now. In the 16 years, like I've been training the people like over like past 8 years, I have been in the training field. And initially, I started my career as a Python guy. And then in 2017, I jumped into AI at the time. Then I worked on machine learning. I worked on deep learning. And currently, I'm working on generative AI and agentic AI. Okay. And here, this enterprise advanced AI program, this includes both, guys. You will become an expert in such a way that you are readily industry requirement is there. What is industry requirement? You will be a ready-made product of that. That's the core purpose of this. Now, you may think that, oh, everyone will be saying this, right? That's what usually they will be thinking of. But look at the course curriculum and the way it goes on. Based on that, you can decide it. Now, so how the things will be going on over here. Entire our course, I divided into 4 modules. So the first module, course concepts, I'm giving it. First module is we are going to talk about, or we are going to learn generative AI. Okay. Next one is we are having agentic AI, second module. Third module is N8N. Fourth module is cloud code. Now, this is official. Okay, official. Now, what I mean by that is, apart from this, we are going to learn the open code. There is something called as open code. And we are going to have an overview about the codex, which is similar to that of Cloud Code, but it is an OpenAI version. So these things we are going to extend it. Okay, I will show you the different popular the applications which are competitors of this, so that you can easily learn these things. Okay. This is official, as I told you. As I gave it the information, I will going to give you an overview. Once you know the cloud code, you can play with the open code, and you can play with the like codex, and also we are going to have it okay. So I'm just putting on over here in the brackets open code. There is one more is there, and there is codex, like this. Okay, codex, and these are pretty popular very popular applications which are used for the coding purpose. Okay, now let's see first, before getting into this, what are the things we are going to cover it. I want to let you know what is the prerequisites. Okay, the only basic prerequisites what we require is Python. Only Python basics. I'm going to give it as prerequisites. Here it is Python basics I wanted. I don't want an advanced one. I want your basics. And like basics, in a sense, literally the basics. Okay. Now this one also, the DURGASOFT people are providing, like you can coordinate with them. They are providing the free Python course videos. Complete free Python videos will be provided to you. There are approximately 150 to 170 videos will be there. And this is from the basic to the advanced. And I strongly recommend you to go through some concepts like, what is Python with data types, Python data types, operators, and Python, like we can say it as control flow statements. Like you must have heard about if condition, loops, and all those things. Then there is a list, tuple, set, dictionary, and there are some functions. That's it. Functions with lambda function. Okay, these are the things which you have to do it. And if you are basic, these are the basic stuff, you can finish in 2 days or 3 days. If you sit and go through it, it will be approximately 4 or 5 videos where you can cover all these topics. Okay, and in this 150, now remaining all are advanced concepts are there. If you are interested, you can go through it. For us, it is not required for us over here. This is enough. And how our training will be going on is, if you have any doubts in this, okay, you can ask me. Like I'm getting trained on the Python. I'm learning. I'm new to the Python. During the class only you can ask. I will take a special session on any topic which you are having a doubt. Okay, that is what we will be doing it. But most of the time it will be completely detailed information is provided. No need to worry about over there. Okay, next one is over here is if there is as we are doing the coding in this process, whenever a new concept comes, I'm going to explain you detailedly how it works, what is the purpose of doing, and then we will implement it. That is what I will do it whenever we are going forward. Even though if you learn this one, whenever I'm coming across any of the Python concepts over here, then we are going to use it. Okay, that is how we will be doing it. Now, coming down to our entire course, the course is approximately 17 weeks over here. So you can keep it 3 weeks and extra. So we can say it as 20 weeks. Maximum 20 weeks, guys. It will not exceed more than 20 weeks. Okay. Now, each session, so weekends, I mean, says every weekend, there's a weekend session. 20 weekends we are going to talk about. Here, 3 hours every weekend session, Saturday and Sunday. So we are going to have each session 3 hours. Okay. And here, okay, 1 second. Okay, 3 hours. So per week, we are going to have it 6 hours. Now, you may get a doubt that the 3 hours will be continuous. No, it will be 3 hours, 15 minutes session. First 1.5 hours we will take it. We will have a 15 minutes break. After that, we are going to have it next 15 minutes, 1.5 hours. That's the way we are going to go with this. Total weekends will be 6 hours. Okay. And if you are taking 6 hours into 20 weeks, then it will be 120 hours. It will be there. Total 120 hours. Okay. Now, how this 20 weeks are distributed. So you can take it as first 9 to 10 weeks. Let's take it 10 weekends. 10 weekends. We are going to allocate it to the generative AI and agentic AI. These two, generative AI and agentic AI. Now, next one is next 3 weeks. You can take it as 3 to 4 weeks. Weekends, 4 weekends. We are going to allocate to the N8N. Okay. And next 4 weeks, okay. And then we are going to have it 4 weeks, 4 weekends. That will be again cloud code. I will tell you what is this, how we are going to do it, everything I'm going to say it. Next, after that, 2 weeks will be left out. These 2 weekends, we are going to do it the projects. That is 12. Now, again, I want to clarify one thing. See, when we are learning this, okay, the generative AI. So when we are learning the generative AI, we are going to do the projects on generative AI and projects on agentic AI. Now, what are the projects will be involved with the agents and tools and RAG? This one. And this one also agent, agentic RAG, agents here, it will be different slightly. And then we are going to go with the MCP. And with MCP, we are going to do the projects over here. Okay. And then we are going to go with N8N. N8N, whatever the projects we have done it over here, here we are going to do it in an automated application. Okay. So this N8N is also called as node automation, node automation. Okay. And Here we don't need to write. Here in this, you will be writing the code from the scratch, guys. Everything, each and every concept, everything you will be building up on own by writing the code. Very simple way you will be writing the code. I'm not going to get the code. I will not show you. Here the code will be like we are going to write the code from the scratch. I will be writing. You will be seeing it, or you can write it simultaneously. Okay. And next one is here we are without writing says minimal code, we are going to build the projects over here. Minimal code. As you are expertised over here for writing the code, here when it comes down, you will play with the things. Literally, you will play with the things. Okay, and in this also we are going to build the projects using our MCP and agents over here, the similar kind of projects. So we are going to do the projects using 4 different environments. Again, for like if you are going to take okay, you can get a job without using n8n or this one, or you may get a job using n8n and you may get a job using the cloud tool. All the 4 are individually very popular in the job market. Okay, like you will become an expert. Now, if in this case, what's the advantage of this particular course is, like, we are going to use it over here, okay, in generative AI, agentic AI. You are going to know how to write the code, so you can customize these agents as per your requirement. Yeah, you can play with the things. Literally, you can play with the things over here. And here, 2 weekends, you can consider it for the projects. We are going to take an end-to-end, very big application. We are going to build it over here in 2 weeks, end-to-end. In this, I'm going to involve the core coding of your generative AI. I will include the cloud code or n8n and I will integrate it. Here we will customize the things. Literally, we are going to customize the things over here. Clear? This is what our course will be going on. And again, here, we will try to make this as more interactive rather than you can stop me anytime, you can ask your query irrespective of which background you are, or you can ping me up over the chat over here while class is going on. You can ping me up and you can get the answer immediately. Okay, that's the way we will be doing it. Okay. And now, when it comes to the case of, first we will start with our generative AI, how we will learn it. See, I have the course curriculum, as well as I will explain you the flow, how I'm going to train you. Okay, first let's see this course curriculum over here. Here. See, in the generative AI, we are going to look at the foundation of the LLMs and prompt engineering. That is, first we are going to see the transformers. You must have done some research work. So for generative AI and agentic AI, the core component is LLM. Okay, and now here you can take it. It's like this. This is your LLM. Now your Jdbc, everything is powered with the LLM over here. This is my LLM. I'm putting down over here LLM. Now this is the core of your generative AI. Without this, we can't do anything. This is must. Okay, and this is built using a concept called as transformers. Transformers. This is our transformers. Now, guys, again, transformers in a sense, it's nothing to do with your electricity transformer. Okay, this is a neural network, extreme neural network architecture over here. Okay, that is what I'm going to explain you about this. So that we are going to learn about transformers, mechanics, and tokenization. Now, these all are the concepts related to this, what we are going to learn about. Now, then we are going to learn about the prompt engineering. See, prompt is a question which we are going to ask to an LLM. Now, for example, if I have it an LLM, or let's say this is there, okay, I'm going with OpenAI, ChatGPT. Now, I'm asking a question over here to the ChatGPT, like what is the capital of India? Now, this is called as prompt. Whatever we are going to give it is a prompt. Now, the more and more details you are going to provide in the prompt, the better you're going to get the answer. Okay, the better you will get the output over here. So this prompt, giving the art of giving the prompt, we call it as prompt engineering. Okay, we call it as prompt engineering. Clear? And now, depending the prompt and LangChain. So I will explain you what is this LangChain. So as I told you, we will deal with the LLMs. LLMs, what are LLMs? I'm going to tell you first. I'm just giving an overview. So these LLMs, how to get it to our application is done with the help of your LangChain. Okay. And then we are going to learn our LangChain expression language. This is a special type of language. We are going to use it, which is very, very close to that of Python basic syntax. Now, you can't differentiate. That's a difference over there. Okay. And then we are going to learn about the context and the tool integration, how we will integrate the different tools with our LLMs. That's what we are going to do it. Now, what is the use of the tools? All these things I will explain you in this 2 days class. Today and tomorrow, I will explain you very detailedly what are the tools required and how the integration of the tools are being done. Okay, why we need it. Now, that is a first module. Okay. Second module is over here, production retrieval augmented generation. Now here, this is a very much important concept called as RAG. Okay. This RAG, first we are going to learn the architectural design of the RAG, and then we are going to see the vector storage, vector database over here, nothing but an advanced precision search and queries, how we have to give it, and handling. This entire RAG, we are going to learn it in a very, very detailed manner. Very detailed way we are going to learn it. Okay, that is what we will be having it over here. Next one is, I will explain you this RAG. I will tell you over here what exactly we are going to do it in our over here step-by-step process. I will tell you. Okay. Now, after that, we will stateful. Now, this is where we are talking about the agentic AI. Single agent, human in the loop, multi-agent, all these things. Okay. And this is our 3 modules which we are included. Now, I will tell you these 3, how we are going to learn it. First, as I told you here, you will learn about the transformers. Okay, first we are going to learn the introduction, of course, introduction of generative AI. And then we will learn the transformers. Okay, how the LLMs came into the existence and all these things. Then we are going to learn about the LLMs. Okay, now LLMs, we are going to learn about the, open source as well as the paid LLMs. One second. Okay, we call it as one is proprietorship LLM and open source LLMs. Now, proprietorship means like proprietary, you can say it as proprietary LLMs. LLMs and open source LLMs. I'll show you both. Proprietary means we are going to pay the money for these LLMs and we have to use it. And open source is completely free of cost. Okay, this is we have to pay money. Okay, like it is, we have to subscribe to use that. So this is not free. And this is completely free. Free over here. Okay. This LLMs we are going to learn it. And I will explain you detailedly when we give it an introduction over here. Then, see, okay, I want to let you know what are the things we are going to learn in this particular, this demo, how we will start it. We will start with what is AI, artificial intelligence. Then we will see, I will explain you all the things, and then types of AI. After the course curriculum, I'm going to explain these 2 days. What are the things I'm going to cover it, and what are the different types of learnings. And there is machine learning. I'm going to explain you what is machine learning, what is deep learning, what is generative AI, what is agentic AI. These all concepts I'm going to explain you in detailedly in this sessions, this today and tomorrow. So I'm just starting with the course curriculum, and once the course curriculum is done, we will jump into what is AI, and then we will take it. This entire session will be 2.5 hours. And after that, we will jump in tomorrow's, we will continue with this. Okay. Okay. Now, first we will learn the LLMs, and then we are going to learn how this LLM works for us. Like, okay, before that, I'm going to give it the prompt engineering, a detailed prompt engineering, how the prompts are given, what are the different types of prompts are there, and what are the different, which prompt we can use it for which purpose. All these things I'm going to discuss it over here. Then we are going to go with the LangChain. What is the purpose of the LangChain? LangChain is a library, or you can call it as a framework. And then under the LangChain, we are going to learn how to get our LLM models to our own application. Here, I'm giving an introduction to the LLM. Here, how you can get the LLMs into our own system and we can use it. Okay. Now, as I told you, now here, when you are talking about your ChatGPT over here, ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever you are talking about. This is internally powered with the LLM. This is internally powered with the LLM, no doubt about that. And each and every. And what is LLM? We are going to have a detailed discussion over here. Here, LLM. And we are how to give the prompts to the LLM, how to ask the questions, and how to get that LLM and use it in our own framework. In our own framework, how to get it, that's what it is. Then we are having LLM model. Okay, how to get that one into our system. Then we will create our prompt templates. Again, there will be different types of prompt templates here. Here also we will see that OpenAI is a company. OpenAI LLMs, how to get it? That is nothing but ChatGPT, if you want to know it. Then we are going to get it Meta. Meta is a Facebook company. They have their own LLMs, which is free of cost. This one we are going to see it. We are going to see it, the OpenAI and Meta, both. And in prompt templates, we are going to see the different types of prompt templates. One is a simple prompt template. And here we will see it like we can go with recursive prompt template. Okay, and there is character-based prompt template will be there. That is chat prompt template. We can also call it as chat prompt template. All these different prompt templates, we are going to learn it. Now, this all so detailedly, it is not mentioned over here in this. That's why I'm explaining you. Here, we are going to do the prompt templates over here. And then in the prompt templates, we are going to do this all. And again, these all are fundamentals. Output parsers, we are going to use it. What are the things will be there here? Output parsers, like we are having a string output parser. We are having the JSON output parser. We are having the like structured output parser. And we are having the pydantic output parser. Pydantic output parser. And this is under the output parser topics. And then we have the chains. Again, we will learn the different types of chains here. One is a sequential chain. Then there is a parallel chain, iterative chain, and there is a conditional chain. All these chains you are going to learn. Once you are done with all these things, then you are comfortable with the coding of the LangChain with generative AI coding you are comfortable with. Then you are going to go with the RAG over here. Now here, whatever the RAG I was explaining you over here, this RAG I'm talking about. This RAG. So here in the RAG, we are going to learn like document loader, text splitter, and we are going to learn the vector database. We are going to learn the retrievals. Okay, all these things we are going to learn it over here. Again, each concept is having separate. Now here, for example, I'm talking about the document loader. We will have the text loader. We have the web loader. And there is a PDF loader, something like this. And here, text splitter, we are having character text splitter. and we are having recursive character text splitter. And then for this one, again, vector database, we are going to see the two types of vector database, ChromaDB and also FAISS. This is Facebook AI Similarity Search. This is a meta product. And then retrievals, we are going to see like directly vector DB database retriever, and we will use the MMR retriever, and there is MQR retriever is there. These all are the different types of retrievers we are going to use it. This alone is your generative AI. And there is a one more last concept is there under this, that is, I can say it as agents. Okay, agents. Now these agents, we are having two types, agents, we are going to learn it, agents and tools, two concepts. Now agents, again, we are going to learn the simple agent, react agent, and supervised agent. When it comes to the tools, I have it like custom to built-in tools and custom tools. Okay, these are your complete generative AI. Okay, and again, there is an agentic AI will be there. In detail, I'm explaining you, because if I give you that course curriculum, you may not get it. This is a step-by-step process we are going to follow to learn our generative AI. Okay, now in the agentic AI, see, in order to learn the agentic AI, you should know the generative AI. Without generative AI, we can't learn the agentic AI. Remember that. Okay. Now, in the agentic AI, I will explain you the difference in this 2 days. Whatever we are going to learn over here, I'm going to explain you detailedly over here. Now, agentic AI, we are having like the concepts which are involved is we are going to do the introduction to agentic AI, and we are going to see the workflows. There is something called as workflows. Now, entire code is written in the workflow, and here you whatever the fundamentals of Python you learned it, that we are going to use it, and we are going to use it the here this one. LangChain language is there, right? LangChain expression language, we are going to use it. Okay. This automatically, your generative AI, we are going to learn that one. Okay. No need to worry about. And here, once we are done with the workflow, okay, then this workflow, I'm going to implement it using the land graph. Land graph is again a library over here. Library, or you can consider as a framework. Okay. Now, land graph is again a part of LangChain. So in this, what we'll do it first, we'll already learn the LangChain and land graph. We are going to do it. Land graph together. We are going to implement. Okay. And then using this land graph, we will prepare different two workflows. That is parallel workflow, like conditional workflow, and iterative workflow, etc. And then we are going to talk about the memory. Here, the memory. And here, we are going to take it like RAG. Now, this RAG is using your generative AI. This is a generative AI RAG. This is your agentic AI RAG. The coding wise, it is slightly different. Okay. Concept is same, but the coding wise, it is completely different. It is. Okay. And then we are going to see some advanced concepts. Okay. Like advanced concepts, advanced RAG, agentic AI. I will say it as advanced agentic AI. Now, in this, we are going to learn the MCP. Or here only we will learn the MCP. MCP. Here we are going to learn the RAG, advanced RAG. Inside this, we will learn the CRAG and SRAG. CRAG and SRAG, which is again a detailed analyzed stuff over here. And then there is an advanced MCP, we are going to learn it, where we are going to build our own servers. Here, we are going to use our built-in servers. In this, we are going to build our own servers and the clients. Both we are going to do it. So, customized servers and customized clients. And here, the local servers and remote servers. Okay, now this is what it will happen. Now, next is we will do some serious projects over here. As I told you, we are going to do some end-to-end projects. Here, using the RAG, we are going to do the projects. Using the agents, we are going to do the projects. Here, we are going to use this advanced concepts and we are going to do that. Here, in this, you are going to write the code from the scratch. From the scratch, ekdam from the scratch. Okay, you are not going to be like, you are not going to copy the code from somewhere and we are not going to do it. Here, we are going to write the code from the scratch. Literally from the scratch. So with this, you will become expert of this. Now, for this, at least we require 2.5 months to complete this. Okay. Then we will go with N8N. As I told you, N8N stands for node automation, node-wise automation. Now, what is happens over here is, I will explain you. See, in this, okay, let's take, this is our LLM. This LLM, we are going to get it. We will write the, literally, we will write the code to get it. Okay, again, I'm saying we are not going to get the code from anywhere. We are going to write it right away live. Okay, this is the code I'm having, LLM. This LLM, we are going to use an agent to this. We are going to give an agent to this. Let's say this is our agent. Okay. This agent, you are going to write the code. What the functionality of the agent? Either you can use the generative AI or you can use the agentic AI. Now, all these, whatever I'm talking about, parallel, conditional, iterative, these all are nothing but the agents only. And after this, these agents, are connected with some tools. Again, who will connect these tools? We are going to connect it with the tools. Now, if there is a built-in tool, is there? This is a LLM. This is our LLM. And this is our agent. Okay. This is our tool. Okay. These three we are going to integrate it. Okay. First, you will get an LLM, and in the LLM, you will put the agent, or in the agent, you will put the LLM. Anything you can do it. So we will give an agent, and agent is connected with the tool. Now, this can be a customized tool or a built-in tool, anything. Now, this all entire stuff, we are going to write it over here from the scratch. Okay, this we are going to write it from the scratch. Now, just imagine you are building up the tool so perfectly, then you are literally like, you are kind of an expert over here. Okay? Just a minute. Let me clear this all. Yeah. You will become an expert. Now, when you go over here, it is a cakewalk for you. Now, why I'm saying a cakewalk means there will be an application here. Let me show you. This is an application, an interface. Okay, you can take it as an interface. This is your N8N interface. Even the cloud code is also pretty much similar. Here, what we are going to do it is, we are going to have our own agents over here. Like, for example, this is our app where we are having all generic agents. Okay, we are going to have our generic agents. Like, this is one agent. Let's see it. This is my one agent. And this is my another agent. And this is my another agent. Let's take it. These are the three agents. Agent 1, Agent 2, and Agent 3. And there are some tools are also involved. So let me give it over here. These are the tools. Like this. This is a tool I'm having. So here, this, when you open up, it will be ready. You don't need to write it from the scratch. All you have to do it is, you will be taking this, okay, this one, and you will be dragging it over here like this. You will be dragging it over here. One agent. Now, this agent, I'm going to give a tool to this. Simple. Like this. And you are going to connect it. Now, how I'm giving the connection? I'm giving an arrow. The same thing you are going to do it over here. No need of writing the code. You will just connect it like this. This all is a built-in tools. This is a built-in agent. Now, if you want to build another agent, then you will take the next A2 agent over here. And this A2 agent, we are going to put it over here. And we can connect the first agent to the second agent by just dragging a connection over here. And then you can connect this agent also with some tools. Like this. This agent also connected. Now, this all is called as a workflow. Now, here you will be just dragging and dropping, and you are doing it. And here, these all are pre-built agents. Already they are there. These agents are there over here. Okay, you are going to get this agent, and you are going to. Now, just imagine, once you have done with this coding, now, once you come down to this one, you will literally play with it. You will become an expert within no time. We don't require 4 weeks also. 3 weeks only, we can finish it off everything. 3 weekends. That is what it will happen. This is how our N8N will be doing it. Now, N8N concepts which are involved is over here. You can say it introduction to AI agent, setting up the environment, 5 main node types. Now, node types are nothing but these agents, you can take it as how we are connecting. These are different nodes. Okay. And here moving the data and looping. Now, how the data should move on, we can connect it. We will have a database over here like this. I can say this is my database and I will pass the data to this one, and how we can loop it, everything. This is pretty much easy, guys. Very, very easy. It's very easy to do it like this. Okay. Now, after this, like you can, this is like a bit complicated, a bit handling the customer work data, a good workflow architecture, building a complex path. And this all you can, if you are directly learning it, it will be a bit difficult for you. But as you are coming from this background with the core coding, then everything will be pretty easy for you. Everything will be easy for you. You can customize the entire agent and you can build your own agents also here. Once you are comfortable with this one. Here you are building your own agent, own LLMs you are getting the tools, you are customizing your tools, everything you are doing it. When it comes to this one, it will become even more easy. Very, very easy for you. Okay. And here, good workflow and building up the complex path, like complex path are something like this. These are the paths, workflow paths. Okay, saving the data, all these things will be coming. Now, if you want to add some external tools, like for example, you built an agent over here. Now, this agent is very complicated agent. You want to integrate that agent over here. You can do it. You can very easily do it because you know the coding, you know what is there inside this, you can get it and you can do it. Okay, that's the beauty of that. And you can give the memory to the agents and web scraping and all these things like, connecting to the WhatsApp, coding with the terminal agents. And terminal agents is nothing but customized agents. Okay, we can customize the agents as per our requirement. Here you can see it. CLI is the command line interface. We are going to use it over here. And business OS engine and all these things. Like, this is pretty easy for us to play with it. Okay, again, try to understand this. You are learning how to write the agents in a simple way. You are learning how to write the complicated agents, and then you are building up your own agents, and then you are customizing you are learning the agents in N8N, which will be a cakewalk. You can get this one and you can integrate it over here. No problem about that. This one, and you can integrate it. Okay, now this is what exactly happens. Now the cloud code is also similar kind of stuff. You will have an interface and you will be learning. Now cloud code and your N8N is like you can integrate them here. You can see it over here. This one, hooking up advanced terminals like tools like Cloud Code. Okay, Cloud Code, OpenAI. So here what happens is the Cloud Code is used to generate an automated code based on your problem statement. Here you are building up the agent and you are going to connect to your Cloud Code. So try to understand this. Here you are building your customized agent corely, that you are getting it over here, and then you can integrate it with the Cloud Code and you can directly deploy. Within no time, it will be done. So that's what I said it over here. When we are doing the projects here, there's 2 weeks. That is, I'm going to do it all this integration. You already prepared this. That is ready. Here we are going to prepare it. This is ready. And Cloud Code, once we learn it, we will get it and integrate it. That's it. Simple. As simple as that. Okay. Now, as you are done it from this is a major advantage for you. So your N8N and your cloud code can be integrated over here very easily. Very, very easily. I'm just putting down over here the cloud code. I'm just putting it over here. Code. And you can integrate all these things together to get the final product, and you can deploy it in the servers. It's up to you. This is our cloud code. Okay. And see, cloud code by default, it is powered with LLM. Okay, by default, it is powered with LLM. We can change it. So the people say that working with the cloud code is pretty expensive. No, it is not like that. If we apply some techniques, you can play. Once you are coming down here, we have seen already open source LLMs over here. You can get that LLM and you can power the cloud code over here. Okay, this is the beauty of your entire course. That's why I said it. This is a company ready enterprise project level programming over here. We are going to do it. So that's why the name is given as Enterprise Advanced AI Program, which you are readily available to the product. Now, tomorrow when you go down, see, actually the people will be working on this, or the people will be working on this, or with the cloud code. Okay, now you are the one who is expertise with all the three, then naturally the demand for you is like anything. Okay, that is the advantage of this. Now, this is all about the course, guys. Okay, just a minute. I will just give you the this course. I will ask the admin people who is already having this course. You can coordinate with them. It will be there, or you will have the video of this will be shared to you free of cost. You can get it. Now, next one is here. Core fundamentals of and workflow control. Workflow, again, we are looking at the workflow and introducing to the agentic coding. Agentic coding, you already done it over here from the scratch here. Here we are already done it. This we are going to do it in the cloud code. Again, we are not going to write the code. Only thing is that we will use the cloud code auto generation technique and we are going to generate the things. Okay. And here environment setup and terminal interaction and CLI, how we can write the code using the command line interface over here. And we will use the slash commands over here. The different slash commands will be there. I will show you how to use them, and manipulating the code and visual context. Now, if you have it a code which is already there and which is already available over the website, okay, in the form of a website, we can add an image or add a link, anything we can do it over here. And memory and the cost optimization, as I told you, the cloud code is pretty expensive directly if you are going to buy it. We can customize that one as per our requirement if you know about your OpenAI platforms. And standardizing the project rules, whatever the rules are there, we are going to standardize over here. And advanced development technique like architectural first engineering, we are going to design the entire architecture and strategy and long-term task like plan mode in the cloud code or ultra plan mode. All these different planning modes, we are going to activate it. And customize the automation, like you are cloud code, customize the slash commands, create the customized automation. That is nothing but here. This is what we are going to do it. We have already got this one over here, and this one we are customizing to our cloud code. This entire stuff we are going to do it over here. Now, scaling the agent and integrating integration, like you are going to use the agents and sub-agents concepts over here, and you are going to scale them based on the client requirement, and team works and custom workers, and a tool extensibility over here. We are going to use the MCP and integrate the external tools over here. And this is and customizing the enforcement and teamworks. Now, this is like all these are what we have done it over here. Now, I'm repeatedly reading it because these all are we learned it. Then we learned it from the NA10. Then we learned it with the cloud code. Now, once you learn it over here, we will learn it very from the scratch. I will tell you. I will show you a small example over here. Let's say here RAG. Let's talk about the RAG. Here we are going to learn RAG like this. Can you see it? The RAG. What is RAG? What is a full form of the RAG? And this is how the RAG goes on. Okay, the flow. And here the major drawbacks of the RAG LLMs and how the RAG will come into picture and how it will help us to rectify this. See this, how we are going to learn it. See, this all over the class while discussing each, and I told about document loader, text splitter, embedding, vector database, retrievers, all are step by step we learned it over here. Can you see that? All these things we will be doing. This is where we will learn it. We will learn it in our here. You can see this. Here we are going to learn step by step. Okay, this itself will take at least 2 weeks for us to complete it, the RAG. Okay, and here the same RAG, I'm going to take it to an advanced level. This is a RAG. This is a RAG. Okay, here you learn the RAG. The same RAG, we will take it to an advanced level. Like, for example, here you can see it's CRAG. Okay, whatever we learned it over here, from there we will start and we will move forward. Here. This is an advanced. See how we are going to learn it. Okay, this all I'm going to share it with you, and this all notes and everything I will explain bit by bit, and I'm going to put down the definitions, okay, so that it is easy for you to know it. Okay, in a step by step, each and everything I'm going to explain it. Like, okay, here you can check it out over here. Here we are getting the data, and that is getting into the form of documents. We are splitting up into small pieces. We are converting to the embedding. What is embedding? I'm going to explain how we are going to convert to the embedding. I'm going to do it coding wise. How we are going to split it, we are going to do it coding wise. Document loader, different types of document loader I talked about. Web loader, like PDF loader, or all these things, document to text loader. All this we are going to do it practically. And then we are going to put it our vector database. And vector database, I explained it. Look at this one. Once you are done with this, you know what is vector database. How are you getting the data? You are asking a question, you are getting it. You have a retrieval evaluator. You are going to evaluate each and each component over here. Correct document, incorrect document, ambiguous. I explained it over here clearly. Retrieval evaluator. And what is the correct document over here? Can you see it? Here is a knowledge refinement. It's not completed yet. This is the way we are going to learn it. Not only theory, each and every line when I'm explaining over here. Once we finish the theory, once we go and writing the code, I will get back and I will explain you so that you are perfect with the things. Okay, this is what it will happen. And here, once you are done with this, I'm going to come to the advanced RAG. Here, I will explain it. Here, there is no point in going with the advanced RAG because our entire agents we will build up with this code, agentic AI coding. Okay, and agentic AI. Now we will build it and we are going to get it and use it in the NA10. And we can, or you can directly get this one and integrate it over here also. Directly you can build a complicated coding and you can integrate it over here. It's up to you. Based on your requirement, you are going to do it. That's the core purpose of this entire course. Okay, and you may get a doubt over here, like, sorry. Okay, you may get a doubt that don't we need ML, DL? No, we don't require it. Now, I will explain you about that. Why we don't need it and what is AI. Assuming that, okay, if you know AI, that is well and good. If you don't know AI, I'm going to explain you what is AI, what is ML, what is DL. Okay? Okay, everything I'm going to explain you over here. Okay, as I told you, in these 2-day classes, today and tomorrow, we are going to go with it. First is, we are going to see like this, what is artificial intelligence? Now, most of you must be knowing it. I'm just doing a formality. Okay, and what we are going to learn next, what are different types of AI and what are their consequences. And then we are going to learn what is machine learning. What is this actually machine learning is? Now, today and tomorrow, whatever is their time, we are going to cover this. Okay, and then we are going to learn what is deep learning. Detailedly we are going to learn, and then we are going to talk about the generative AI. This is our mainstream course will be starting, generative AI. Then we will go with agentic AI. Okay. Now, before going any further, guys, to the course, about the course, do you have any queries or any questions, please? You can unmute it or you can text me. Anything is fine for me.
Hello, sir. As part of this, are you going to show us like how to deploy in the cloud and as well as all those information, or?
Yes, everything will be discussed over there. Clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Who's this, please?
This is Mahinder.
Yeah. Hi, Mahinder.
Hi, sir. So
Yeah.
one more thing, these days, we are hearing forward deployed engineer. I don't know, what exactly does that.
That
When
is what
you
I explained you over here, right? The forward deploy engineer is nothing but who is expertised with the backend work, as well as he can integrate with the multiple tools and deploy the thing into your servers required. Okay, forward deployment engineer you are talking about, right? So that is what
Yes.
the forward deployment engineer, as I told you, he will be an expertised person with entire coding part, and also he will be expertised with the tools, required tools, and he will be able to build up the gap between a software developer and a deployment. So he will be a bridging and he can do all the tasks over here. He is a bridge, the gap between the software provider, the product, whatever we talk about, and specific client requirement. He will take it and he will, okay, just a minute. He is going to build the agent, integrate with them, and also he will deploy at the client location. This is what is required. That's why I was designed this particular course, because where you can see it, either the people are coming down this one, we have to train them onto this, or they are coming down with only cloud code or N8N, they are not having any knowledge about the backend processing. So this is what is the core purpose of this. Okay.
Got it. Yep. Thank you, sir. So end of this course, so we can apply it for like a forward deployed engineer or like Gen AI or like agentic AI, all those roles,
Yes.
all those roles. Okay, gotcha.
Forward deployment engineer. Second one is an generative AI engineer or an agentic AI engineer, or you can get it as an N8N engineer or a software engineer who is expertised with the automating agentic AI. That comes under the N8N. So automating an agentic AI will be coming N8N or cloud code. All these things will be covered for you. Now, as I told you, see, as I told you, now you must have heard about this one or not. I don't know about that. See, the companies using the cloud code with the integrating with the other proprietarized tools. So what is happening is the cost of that is going beyond their expectation. So what they are doing is they are in search of cost cutting. They want to do it with the not reducing or the not compromising with the quality. So here comes some of the tools like open code. Open code and the codex are some of the alternates which help us to do the similar task as that of your cloud code over here. That is an open code. And there is there is something called as codex. Now, I don't say only these are there. There are other also there, like cursor is there, the like windsurf is there. These are the different tools are there. But very popular is open code. And there is one more is codex. These two. These two, we are going to look at this. We are going to literally look at this. Okay, while doing this, I'm going to compare with this. First, you will learn this. Now, all these things will be there inside this. You will play with this. And then from here, we can directly deploy the things and we can integrate the things. Everything we can do it as from here. And as I said it is pretty expensive. Then we are going to go to the, I will be showing you the open code and also the codex. With this, what happens is you can play with the things. Once you have this, without using N8N, a bit of heavy coding, you can build up all the agents and integrate them and directly get them and put it in the open code. Don't use the cloud code at all. Then there is no money. You are not utilizing any money at all. You are not spending any money. The company is pretty happy with you. That's the way we will be learning it. Each and everything. Okay, of course, for this, I may call you for an extra 1 week or so that I can give you an overview. Now, once you know this, you can play with the things. Once you know this, based on this, I can teach you this. Now, just like this, if you know, just say you are coming from a C++ background. C++ background, all the fundamentals are in, if you know the C++, then you can play with the Java and you can play with the Python, you can play with the Julia. All these have the basic fundamental stuff, right? Only thing is the syntax will be different. That is the same thing over here. You can play with these things. Okay, clear?
Got it, sir. Clear, sir. Got it. Understood.
Let's say, sir, Gautam, sir, I am a Java developer. And do you think I will still get benefit from this course? And basically, let's say we have a system which is developed on Java. And let's say if I take this course, do you think I should build my own application here and that I can connect with my existing application? I mean to say, is this going to be completely independent course where if I need to do something with the AI, then I need to completely change the roles, or I should being on the same role, I will get the benefits of this course?
See, Sunil, right?
Yes.
Hey, Sunil. See, what exactly happens is now, if you are having a database, just take it. Okay, a database is there. Now you built an entire architecture of the database and you dump the data into that architecture. Like maybe you have some RDBMS database and you dumped it. Now, is that database is specific to a particular language?
No.
You can pull the data in Java and you can build your application. You can pull the data using Python. You can build your Rust or Julia. You can do it. The same thing happens over here. Okay. Once you are using to build the intelligent agents over here by using the land graph language, okay, lang chain language, that is LCEL, LCEL language, and or you will use the Python to build this. And after that, you will integrate this one into your application. Okay. Now, when you are getting the application, is your power, if you are building the application using the Java or you are building the application using the Python, anything is fine. You can integrate this intelligent system, what we built over here, into any application. With a slight minimal changes, you can do it. And as we are in an era of cloud code or open code, the integration will be very, very easy. So definitely it will really be a handy for you. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Okay, it is not.
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
But cloud code is, as you mentioned, it is getting little bit, their tokens are getting expensive. Yeah, that's the reason you mentioned that we should go with open code and codex and deploy that, because these are.
See, one thing, Sunil, here, cloud code, why it is expensive means because we are using Anthropic's models by default. Okay, cloud code is an application. This is powered with the Anthropic's models. Anthropic models are pretty expensive. That's what, no doubt about that. Now, what you can do it is, there are two ways you can play with the things. One is you are going to have some, you are going to install some like some small patch softwares will be there where they are going to monitor your tokens. Okay, we can do that. With that, what happens? Your maximum tokens will be reduced. Wherever we are, like wherever we are spending extra unnecessary tokens. So these extensions, what we are going to add it to the cloud code, that will help us to manage it. One thing. Second is the major task of major cost of the cloud code is, as I am saying, is the cloud Anthropic's models are there. Okay, some Anthropic's models will be there, like there is HiQ, Sonnet, Opus. These are different models which are expensive. What you are going to do it is replace these models with your open source models.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Open source models, then what happens? This will be free of cost. So this will be cut off completely. It will be cut off. The cost will be completely cut off. Or the second thing is, if you are not comfortable with doing all these things, just go with the alternate. Cloud code or Codex. Now, Codex is pretty cheaper compared to that. I don't say that Codex is completely free. Codex is quite cheaper compared to that of cloud code. And open code is completely free of cost over here. Again, it depends like what kind of LLMs you are going to use it. You are going to use the proprietary LLMs or you are going to go with the open source LLMs. That's what depends upon this. Okay, is it fine?
Okay, sir. Yes, and just quick question, like let's say we have right now tons of like GPT, Cloud, and Open, Gemini. I mean to say, are they having their own LLM, or they're like each of them they are having own LLM? Yes, they are not using like open source or something.
Which one you are talking about?
I mean to say any kind of whether it's a Cloud or whether it's a Chat GPT or Gemini, they are having their own LLM. Yes, are they
See,
having?
yes, okay, I will give you. OpenAI is there. OpenAI is a company, you must be knowing. Their applications are ChatGPT. ChatGPT, Codex, all these are coming from the OpenAI. And they are having their own LLMs, which are given or released under the name GPT 4.0, GPT 5.0, 5.0 or 5.5, something like that. Now, if you want me to show this, now, as I was saying it, this is your application. Okay, let's take it. This is your application. That is ChatGPT. And ChatGPT internally will be powered with the LLM. Okay, this is the LLM. And what is the name of the LLM? As I told you, this is this is a brain. This is a brain of this ChatGPT, which plays important role. Now, this I'm giving it like this, and its name is GPT 5.6 is the latest, I think so. Okay, 5.5, 5.6 is the latest. Now, you don't believe me. Don't believe me, whatever I'm saying. You go to this. Let's go over here. I'm going to check it out over here. I'm going with ChatGPT. Here, it's an OpenAI product. This is the one. Now, I'm asking a simple question. What is diameter of Earth? Now, it is getting all this information over here because the LLM is the one which is getting this information. Okay. Now, I will ask which version of LLM you are powered with. Now, it is giving us, see, GPT 5.6 Luna, a reasoning model from OpenAI. So, like this, there are there are a lot of LLMs are there in the market. I will not say that these are, but very popular are, one is Google company. They came up with Gemini. Gemini is the name of their LLM model. So they will have it 3.0, 3.5, something like that, 4 or like that it is there. Now, Anthropics, as I told you, okay, Anthropic, this is having like the models like Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku. These are some of the models are there which are pretty expensive. Okay, and if you are talking about the open source models, so there is Meta, you know it, the Facebook company. They have their open source models, like we can say it as Llama 3.0, 3.3, something like that. The version is there. It's completely free of cost. Now you can get this and you can use it in any of them. Okay. Now, like that, there are so many companies which are building up their LLMs right now. Now, why each and every is not building their own LLM is it is pretty expensive process. It is not so easy process. It's very, very expensive process. It says that at least for training it, each LLM, they take it at least like $5 to $10 million to train it.
Oh,
So that is not, I don't think so. The small companies or a mid-sized companies can afford to do this LLMs. One of the major challenges data. You have to go to the, I will explain you as we go forward in this training program. Right from here, we will start. When we move forward over here, I will explain you what is what over here, what is happening. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Questions?
The last question. Let's say if we are having, if we manage to, let's say if we are using the open source, but I would like to train whatever the data which I have on my database, yes, according to my application requirements. I don't like whoever is using so far. So we can train according to our local data, yes, to them, not going outside.
You can do that. You can do that, but again, there will be two types will be there. See, suppose this LLM, what happens is, okay, there will be a very large volume of data will be there. Let's take it. This is the very large volume of data. Okay, now the whoever are non AI, they don't have any knowledge about AI. Just give me 5 minutes. I will tell you from the scratch. Okay, not to worry about. Now here, we are having a large volume of data. We will have a model over here with us. What is model is nothing but it is a machine, or you can take it as a program based on the algorithm. Now, what you are going to do it is this data, we are going to give it over here to this model. Okay. Now, what happens? This data is very large data. Now, how much is this data is whatever data which is available over the internet. And once you are giving this data to this model, what we call it as model over here, a model is nothing but it is a program based on the, I will explain you. Once we are doing with AI, everything, I will explain you. So this process, we call it as training. Okay, we are having training. So when we give this data to the model will learn from the data and it will become intelligent. It will become intelligent. Now, once you are, this data will be only the public domain data. Okay, the data which is available on the public domain, like over the internet openly, which we can access, that data we are going to get it. Now, what you want to do it is, I want to train this one with my own private data. Okay, now you can do that. No doubt you can do it. But again, your private data is at risk. Which method you want to go with? Yeah, you can keep this, whatever the public domain knowledge, and also you can give your model a private data of yours. Now, this process is called as fine-tuning. Fine-tuning, the process. When you give the data, now here, what happens? The data will be remembered permanently in this model. Now, you should take care of the security that this should not go public. Now, that's what we are very new. Once we go from step by step, you will apply it. You can do it with a fine tuning or you can go with the RAG. RAG is the most preferred one over the fine tuning. Fine tuning, we will not use it because fine tuning is, again, it's a waste of money and a waste of time, everything. But at the last, our data is at risk. But RAG is pretty important. Whatever the architecture I showed you, that is what the RAG we are going to go with. Is it fine? Is it fine? Any more questions?
It's fine, sir. So one last question. So what are the timings of this batch, sir? Is it 9 a.m. or is it going to be 7 a.m.?
So it will be like today we are going to have it 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to today we will be having approximately 11 a.m. like this. We will be doing it, and 2.5 hours and 2 hours, something like this. From next week, we will start our class at 7 a.m. or 7:30, 7 a.m. and it will go till 11 a.m. 3 hours, or 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. 3 hours we are going to do it.
Okay, great.
Sorry,
Thank you, sir.
So is that possible? Maybe next week 7:30 to
We
just
can do it. What is there? 7:30 we can start and we can go till 10:30.
Okay, sir.
That's what we will be doing this. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So let's go with the basic information about what is AI. I will not take much time. We will finish it off in 15-20 minutes. See, it's a basic funda that artificial intelligence is a, we can see it as, it's a process of making your machines intelligent. Okay, it is a process where you are making your machines intelligent. Now, you can see around yourself, there are a lot of gadgets are there. These all machines or the gadgets, they are all dependent on the human. Now, whatever command you give it, based on that, it will work. You can take the AC, you can take the TV, you can take your car, bike, your laptop, all these things, they will depend on the command which comes from their human. Okay. Now, the thought was, what if the machines can think on its own and do the task which requires human intelligence? Okay, remember this again. The purpose of AI is to make the intelligent machines. That is, like, machines should think, observe, analyze, and do the task on its own without any commanding, nothing. On its own, it has to do it without human intervention. And to do that task, actually, human intelligence should require. That type of task, when machine can do it without human intervention, then that is what is called as artificial intelligence. Now, this is a concept. This particular concept, like, I can say that as it is a field of computer science. No doubt, it is a field of computer science which focus on building intelligent machines which can perform tasks usually requires human intelligence. Okay, this is the purpose. You are making a machine, intelligent machine, which can perform the task independently. Okay, independently. Intelligent machine which can perform the task independently, which usually require human intelligence to perform. Okay. Now, here, a best example, I can say it as a driverless cars. Now, actually, the cars were meant to be driven by humans because it's a very complicated machine. Not very complicated. Basically, it's a complicated machines. Okay. And which requires human intelligence over there. Now it has to see the signals, it has to look at the sidewise, like it should not hit to the other people, and the driver responsibility is that the whoever is sitting in his car, their lives are in his hands. So he should be very, very careful. Okay, that is what is the purpose of the cars. But here we are using the same intelligence as that of humans, and we are giving to the model, and model is running the cars. Okay, this is what is called as driverless cars. Okay, and next is like robotic doctors. Okay, in India, we don't have any robotic doctors as of now, but in Korean countries and Korea and Japanese hospitals, you will find that there are lot of hospitals where the robotic arms, there will be an arm which will be connected, and they will be doing the surgeries. Of course, under the guidance of the human. Okay, there will be a human doctor will be suggesting them, but they will be very closely doing with a pinpoint accuracy. Pinpoint accuracy, they are going to do the surgery over here. This is only a starting phase. Okay, we are in a starting phase of this, and now as of now, the AI is completely dependent on data. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, it's not responding. Just give me a second. Yeah. So here, as of now, we can say it as AI is dependent on the data. Now, I will tell you why we are calling this as dependent on the data. So we can say it as data dependent. Okay, 1 second, let me close this. I think that it is. Okay. Okay, now we can say it something like this. Suppose, as of now, the AI is completely dependent on data. Now, why we are talking about this one is, we can also call it as AI is data oriented. Data oriented. Okay, now let's take it a small example. See, what we are going to do it is, usually we take a model. Now I will explain you what is a model here. This is the model, we will take it. And this model, we are going to give the data to the model. Now this model is nothing but, you can consider as this is a model or machine. But actually what it is means, it is nothing but a program based on algorithm. Whenever we are having a program based on algorithm, this is considered as a model. Now what happens, this model is nothing but, you can consider it as our machine. Okay, we can consider this as a machine. So what happens over here is, once you want to make this machine intelligent, that's the purpose of this. It is a field of computer science which focus on building intelligent machine which can perform tasks usually require human intelligence. So you want to make this machine intelligent. Now the $1 million question is how? How you will make this machine intelligent? Now here we can do this machine intelligent by passing the data. So you will give the data. From the data, the machine will learn and it will become intelligent. Now what you can do it is, you can ask a question to this model. Okay, you ask a question on this data. Whatever data you give it on this data, it will give you the answer. Now suppose if you are giving the data about cancer patients, the cancer patients data, you are giving the data, patients data you are giving. Now this will read this data, okay, and it will understand the patterns. Now tomorrow you give one more data of a patient to this, a single data. It will say that whether the person is having cancer or not. Now again, this is in a very, very early stage. It can detect it. Okay, and also you can take it as same over here instead of cancer data. Now when it is able to detect it, you can say it is a doctor. Simple, it is acting like a doctor. Suppose if you have it, I'm just copying this. Okay, I'm copying this. What you can do it is, we can give a stock market data. And this model will learn about that stock market data and about a particular company. Okay, like let's take it at Tata Motors, we gave it over here. Now here, you ask a question like whether the Tata Motors price will be going up or down after 6 months. Based on the previous 10 years data or something like that, it will clearly say that whether the price will go up or down. Not exactly the price, but it will say it whether it will go up or down based on the pattern. Okay, based on the pattern, how previously it is coming down, based on that, it will say it. Okay, until unless there is some unexpected incident happen, then it may be wrong. Most of the time, like 70 to 80% of the time, it is correct. Now, this year, it is acting like a doctor. And here it is acting like a stock expert. Okay, so expert. Now, what happening over here is the data, whatever you are going to give it, based on the data, your model will start learning from the data. It will understand the patterns and it will get it. Now, you may ask me how this happened. Now, I will tell you a simple example. Let's take it. We are having some apartment data with us. Okay, stock price. So let me do it. Apartment data price, flat price. So I'm having area, and which floor the apartment is, location, age of the apartment, and the price. Okay, like this, we are going to provide some data. Now, when you give it to the model, what you do it is, these all, I will keep it separately. These all are independent columns. And this is a dependent column. Based on this is depending. We are dependent on this. So if we want to predict, we are going to predict this one. So this is an independent column. This is a dependent column or output column, or you can call it as a target column. So you will keep this one in a X variable. This is identified as a Y variable. You are going to give it to the model. Now, when you give this data to the model, I'm taking this data. Okay. Here, there's the data. This is my independent column, which I'm putting in the X. This is a dependent column, which I'm putting in the Y. Now, what my model will do is like, it will examine how much area is affecting the price. Then it will check it out how much floor is affecting the price. Then it will understand how the location is affecting the price and how the age is affecting the price. This pattern it will analyze. This pattern it will analyze. And it is going to understand that pattern. And once you ask about a new data, let's say this I'm asking, I want to buy it a 1200 square feet, which is in the 3rd floor, location, any prime location. I'm not giving any location name. You can give it some location name. And here we can say it as age is just 4 years. What is the price we can put it on over here? Okay. Now that price, it will tell you, based on this, it will tell you what is the price we can give it. The best of the price. And this, whatever it is predicting, will be very close. You can trust this. This type of data, now you are giving the data, the model is learning from the data, and you are getting the output predictions over here. Okay, this is the core mechanism of your AI. Core mechanism. Now, if you take it, the machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, agentic AI, or whatever it is, this is the core principle of your AI. It will take the data, the model will be there, model will learn from the data, and it will start predicting the things. Learn from the data and it will start predicting. This is what exactly happens. Now, if you take it, now here, this artificial intelligence, that is AI, intelligence was first coined by a gentleman called as John McCarthy. The name is John McCarthy. And he coined this term in 1956, like exactly 70 years back. 1956. Okay. Where he did it means there is a college by the name Dartmouth College. It is a part of MIT. They conducted a conference called as Dartmouth Conference, which is a part of MIT. On the dais of this, he explained about the concept of artificial intelligence. Okay? And according to, in his terms, in his exact terms, how he defined the AI is, it is kind of a science, the science and engineering of making intelligent machines which can mimic humans, which can behave like humans. That's what the what this gentleman defined it as. Okay, this is about what is AI, artificial intelligence. And one thing is you may get a doubt over here. Why it took 70 years? See, there are a number of reasons are there. See, it's not that they talked about that one and it came up. And one more thing I want to let you know. When this gentleman came onto the dais of this Dartmouth conference, he was not having anything materialistic. I mean, says it is nothing working model was there with him. No working model was there. But he explained in a static pages so effectively that everyone got impressed. That how he want to do it, he want to give the data to the model. Model will be learning from the data and it will start doing the prediction. This explained it very, very detailedly in a very simple terms. And without any working model, again, try to understand that. There was no working model with him at that time. He explained it everything theoretically and explained end-to-end process, and everyone was pretty impressed over here. And he got the investments also for that from the Defense Department of the US. They gave the investments. Okay. Now here, why now? The major question is why now? After, see, it's not like he came up with the term artificial intelligence and he went to sleep, and again they woke up in the 21st century and they are talking about. It's not like that. Over the time, they were gradually, evolving over the time. From this 70 years, whatever we are doing it now, it's not overnight. It has been continuously. There was a gradual development was there, constant development was there over these 70 years. That is the reason why now we are able to enjoy the fruits of AI. Okay, so one of the major reason is, as I told you, the AI is, as of now, it is data oriented. Now again, please concentrate as of now, because in the future data is not required. That's for sure. Okay, now first one is lack of data. There was not enough data. Now we are having a lot of data now. Why? We are in an era where the data is auto-generated. We have the internet, social media, everything is there with us. Okay, this is what is called as lack of data. Now, evolution of technology. Evolution of technology, because at that time there was lack of technology also. There was no proper technology, no proper softwares were there which is required, not having a proper libraries. All these things were not there. Okay, lack of technology. Okay, now, and one more thing is lack of resources. Of course, there was no internet, no laptops. There was not having a very high-end system. Nothing was there at the time. This is the major reason why your AI took such a long time to evolve it. Okay, now this AI, now I explained you what is the AI, how it works. So this AI, artificial intelligence, is implemented. Again, this is actually implemented in the 4 different ways. What is that? One is, first is machine learning. Then there is a deep learning. Then there is an generative AI. And there is agentic AI. Okay, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and agentic AI. Okay. Okay. Now, these all are data oriented. Means that they are completely dependent on data. There is no other way. These all, even though we are in an era of artificial general agentic AI, generative AI and agentic AI, still the data is required for us. And who is going to get the data for us? The humans. We humans has to provide the data to them. Okay, that is humans. So this entirely, it is humans have to provide the data. I can say it as human dependent. Yes, as of now, AI is completely human dependent. And this era of AI is usually called as artificial narrow intelligence. We call it as artificial narrow intelligence. And there is next one called as artificial general intelligence. And there is next one called as artificial super intelligence. These are the different types of AI. As of now, the AI is categorized into 3 types. So I can say it as types of artificial intelligence. Now, in this, like we can say it as, okay, I will stop it over here. I don't want to take much time. It's already like 2 hours. So we will continue from here on tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to have it a quick overview about whatever we discussed it over here. If you have any queries, you can ask the queries to me again. And, from here on, we will continue. And from here, I will explain you what is machine learning, what is deep learning, what is generative AI, what is agentic AI. And in a flow, we will move into our mainstream course. Okay. I strongly recommend, please go through if you are altogether new or you never touch the Python, just you can spend some time to learn these concepts. Then it will be very, very easy for us. These concepts, not all at a time, just at least some of them you learn it, and rest of them you can go forward in a day-by-day basis, as we are going to go on the weekly basis. So you have the entire week to go through. 1 week is enough for this to complete all these concepts. 3 to 4 days should be more than enough. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm stopping up my session over here. Any more questions for me, please?
So just last question, you mentioned, you gave one of the example like house, where we give some of their properties, some of the data, and then we can predict the price. So just I was wondering, so at least we need to give the initial price, yes, and then machine will predict.
Because yeah, you have to give the price. This data has to be given.
Oh, okay.
You have to give this all, and then it will learn from this. And then it will start predicting.
So first we have to provide all the details, and then machine will go through with those provided data, and then they will try to learn from it, and then next time they will predict. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it will happen.
Okay. Thank you. So next week it will be the same time, 9. Yes.
Tomorrow we will have the class.
Oh, sorry, tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow we have the class at 9 o'clock. We will go deeper into this. And where we are in the generative AI, I will explain you. You are having a lot of questions, right? How we can do the private data and all those things. I will explain all these things. And then we can, from next week onwards, we will have our class at 7:30. Okay? 7:30 with a different, because these 2 days, it will be a free of cost demo session. And once it is done these 2 days, there will be a link will be changed. Only the people who are enrolled for this course, they will be getting the the new link, and you can log in using that new link. Okay.
Okay, sir. I will
Okay.
make it sure to
Okay.
enroll before that. Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's
Bye.
meet tomorrow. We can have the discussion. Any more questions, please?
Thank you, sir. One last question. I'm not sure, but like I'm going through these days, like the job requirements. I'm seeing that Databricks, Neo4j as part of this uh, data science roles. So I don't know, like what are those, and is that like mandatory to learn those as well?
See, actually, Neo4j and bricks, this data bricks, all these are like a simple tools.
Okay.
You can integrate them as a part of our entire project. That is not a big deal. It is a very simple thing which you are talking about over there. We are doing a bigger picture. Once you put down these things in your resume, like you are a heavyweight, like kind of stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay, sir.
these are the small softwares or the patch-ons which are developed and which are being used. But what we are doing is something like heavyweight, very heavyweight. With this, you can grab that the profile itself will talk a lot.
Okay.
Okay, that is what it will work with. Okay.
Okay, understood. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
ending up the
Bye.
session, guys. Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank you.
much.
Bye.